Hello, Taurus Nation. Welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. Warm welcome to all of you who have joined me today. This will be a reading for the Taurus Nation. Taurus, it should resonate for you on some level if you're a Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross-watching for a Taurus, or you have it dominant in a dominant placement in your chart. Let's see, what do you have for Taurus Nation? Take from this reading which is genuinely beneficial for you, and what is not, leave it alone. Like I said, it's for somebody else. Not everything happens at the same time for everybody. Everything unfolds at different times. And don't force fit the reading. Let's get right into this. Taurus. All right. Yeah. Let's get a lot of things so far in this reading already, and I only have a few cards out, so I mean, it feels like, honestly, Taurus, maybe you need some time to regroup. Maybe you're getting yourself together. This could be a Libra Virgo cusp for some of you. For some of you, this is somebody you co-parent children with, whether these are your kids, or you know, you have kids in common with this person, or they have their own kids. For some of you, or this could even be your own father. That could really be coming back to the situation to try to iron something out with you. I feel like maybe you went through a whole debacle with this person. But the point is, and some of you could have found out that your partner was married. Somebody that you were dealing with was married. Some of you, this person that you're meeting, be careful. This person could be married. But anyway, you got a situation here where you're, okay. Maybe you found out online that somebody moved on to somebody else. Got in a whole brand new relationship. Possibly with the person that they were sleeping with when you guys were together. This whole third party situation. Somebody found it very difficult to get close to you, for you to let them get close to you, because they were using you. This is somebody that may come around only when they need something. So, I feel like there's somebody that's coming back. You moved on from them. You're trying to get them off your mind. Trying not to think about this person, this fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like I said, for some of you, this is an Aries. You got a clear Aries here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, see, somebody wants to restore something. Some of you, like I said, this is a family member. Somebody may want to come back. The family member may want to come back and be a family with you. Like I said, if you have a co-parenting situation with somebody, there's somebody that may want to really fix this, genuinely fix this with you. Could be shooting you a message, maybe wanting to come by your home to see you. And maybe this person might be going through some financial struggles. Somebody doesn't know where they stand with you, Taurus, and this person might realize that you guys have trust issues, and this could have been part of the reason that you cut them off. You let somebody go, you cut them off, you moved on from someone. It feels like you made a lot of sacrifices for somebody. Taurus, I keep wanting to call you Gemini. You made a lot of sacrifices. You were generous to a fault with somebody that you were dealing with. Maybe somebody that you feel is selfish. Some of you Taurians have envy of somebody. This envy could have had something to do with you finding out that somebody moved on online. Jealousy maybe popping up. And that could be what's like stirring this emotion up in somebody. Because like I said, somebody's really thinking about you. You're really on somebody's mind. Even though they don't really want to be thinking about you like that, they are. They still feel telepathically connected to you. And I don't know. Yeah. Seeing you moved on with somebody could really be triggering some negative behaviors. I don't know. Maybe somebody is becoming more self-aware. And said you met this person for a reason. That could have been because of that. Maybe you're recognizing your triggers. Yeah, somebody likes to dominate the conversation. Maybe there's somebody that doesn't let you get a word in edgewise because of their temper. And like I said, because triggering of negative behaviors. Yeah, and I feel like maybe you guys did have an argument, and maybe somebody just, again, was triggering you. Could have been very rude in the way that they communicated with you. And maybe at some point you did feel physically or emotionally disconnected from your partner. Because it feels like deep down inside, somebody has a lack of self-confidence. This could have been why you were generous to this person to a fault. You made a lot of sacrifices with someone that you feel, sacrifices for someone that you feel didn't do the same for you in return. And that was the betrayal. You feel backstabbed and betrayed by somebody that maybe you did bend over backwards for. And maybe you feel like they're full of pride right now. And yeah, you're feeling pretty unhappy. So yeah, something has come to a close. Maybe you guys are not talking. You're not talking. It feels like there could be some things that are left unsaid. Like I said, because you can't communicate with this person very easily because of triggers. So it feels that there's somebody that's coming back to try to smooth things over with you, Taurus. Yeah, you got the Ace of Cups again to maybe start anew, start afresh. There could be an age difference between the two of you. Maybe you in hindsight, somebody feels like, you know what, you guys were acting like children. Maybe things did get a bit petty and childish between the two of you when you guys were talking about some things. And like I said, you co-parent children with somebody. It feels like there's a father that may want to come back around to have more, to participate in the life of a child emotionally or financially. Somebody that hasn't been contributing financially. Some of you may have had a third party at work. But the clear thing is that somebody may have stepped out on their relationship. They could have been dealing with somebody, sneaking around with somebody at work. Maybe this is why they weren't contributing to this relationship, giving to you, supporting you emotionally, acting in selfish ways, saying some things out of their own insecurity because maybe there was some level of guilt for the things that they were doing behind your back. I feel like there could be somebody around you that could have health issues. I did talk about that. Or this could just be causing you to like really be having some mental health issues and maybe even some type of financial issue because it feels like there was somebody that really took more than they contributed. Maybe you are having some financial troubles. And maybe you're not really expecting much to come out of this situation after all that you've been through. Yeah, see? We're sleeping with somebody behind your back. Keeping a whole sexual situation, sexual relationship with somebody else. Like they had a whole friends with benefits situation with somebody else or some type of interest in somebody else. Intimacy with somebody else that they, kind of concealed from you. Maybe you felt like this person was your future, and now with this Three of Swords, you're feeling heartbroken about something you found out about, something that was revealed to you. Maybe you found out the truth about why somebody cut you off. That could have been what led to this frustration and this arguing and this tension between the two of you. But it feels like there's somebody that feels as though there are some things that have not been resolved between the two of you guys. Maybe somebody has learned from their karma. And maybe there is somebody that, has realized some things about themselves, about the situation, and about the part that they played. And I feel like this is part of the reason why somebody may want to come back to you. Let's see. What is their intention, Taurus? What are they trying to get at? Maybe there's somebody that wants to go to counseling. Somebody that may be kind of like interested in counseling. Maybe to repair a situation, you know, an attempt to repair a situation, maybe to have some type of turning point when it comes to you guys, because maybe somebody's ready to fight for this relationship when they really weren't before. Maybe they were more wrapped up in their pride than anything. And for some of you, maybe you feel like there's somebody that has narcissistic tendencies. You've placed a boundary because maybe in hindsight you do feel used by this person in some type of way. Maybe you feel like somebody was using you for a place to stay, using you for money, using you for clout. Talked about you like a dog, disrespected you. Could have even been envious of you. I don't know. You recognize that somebody is lying, right? Lied to you about something. Lied to you in your face. You see the truth now. And I don't know, Taurus. You got somebody new that you're getting ready to meet. But it feels like this long-term situation, this long-term relationship that's in the background could definitely, like, I don't know, maybe cause, what am I trying to say? Like, what is going on here? I want to say it might cause some confusion for you. Like, you might be blindsided with this person that comes back. Because it feels like this person just kind of like sneaks up on you all of a sudden. I'm telling you, it feels like somebody's after money. Or like I said, looking for a place to stay. Somebody's coming back to ask you for a favor. And be careful with this new situation. Something may look really good at first, but I feel like for some of you, it may not end the way that you thought. Because I feel like somebody's married. Or in a relationship and maybe they didn't tell you that. And this is a water sign for some of you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody might not be able to get over somebody from their past emotionally. This could even be you, Taurus. You're not over from somebody from your past, but maybe you feel like the bridges have been burned between you and a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be a part of you that wants to go back to the past to try to restore something with somebody that maybe you dogged. Somebody's in jail, by the way, or somebody might have a rap sheet. And it's like somebody... That's what I mean. You got the Seven of Swords with the Hierophant in reverse. With the Sun in reverse. With the King of Swords in reverse. With the Death card. So this is what I mean. Like, something's not built to last. This could be your past situation. This could even be the new thing. You're going to be finding out that somebody is perpetrating around like they're single and they're really not. They're lying to you about some things, covering up some things that haven't been revealed yet. But once you do see the truth about a situation, it feels like it's a wrap. Something comes to an end. And some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio cusp, or somebody with this primarily in their chart. Somebody is hiding the truth from you with this Ace of Cups. So, I mean, like, it's like your spirit guides are saying it's time to take the blindfolds off and see the truth of a situation. Because somebody in this scenario is not being honest with you about some things here. And it could be you, Taurus, because you come up in reverse with the Seven of Swords. There could be somebody that may feel like they're recognizing the truth about you. That you lied about something. This is why you couldn't get close to them. Because it feels like there's somebody that's using you. Using you, like I said, for clout, a place to live, for some money. It says some of you, you're dealing with like an online personality or somebody with a lot of, if this is online, this could be somebody with a following. I don't know. Somebody could be robbing you blind. Taking you for everything you got. And here you are giving this person the benefit of the doubt, Taurus. And it could be a Virgo. I did say the earth signs have a similar reading. And you got Earth, like, prevalent. This is like the dominant feature player in your reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your reading. All 3 Earth signs came up in the court cards. This could be why you're having negative thoughts about relationships right now. Maybe you're feeling a bit cynical because of what you've gone through. And you got a Leo. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or you got Leo in your chart. Virgo, Leo, cusp possibly. Yeah. I don't know. Some of you, this is the new person. Some of you, this is the past person. Don't allow this to like make you become cynical or jaded when it comes to relationships. Because for some of you, this isn't the case. Like, but for others of you, yeah. You might be finding this out about somebody you're in a relationship with. Somebody smokes, by the way. Smokes or vapes a lot. Somebody might have PTSD, may need some type of counseling because of past issues. Yeah, 7 of Swords pops up again. Telling you, be on the lookout. Some of you, there's definitely some type of deception, some type of envy. It feels like there's somebody that wants your position, possibly at work. Somebody might be, like I said, like perpetrating. This could be a friend of yours. Somebody's not who you think they are around you, Taurus. And first, I feel like a lot of you, this is either love or this is at work. Okay. Yeah. Hiding your true self. There's somebody that's hiding who they really are, or this is you, like afraid to really come out. I'm hearing come out of the closet. Some of you, there could be somebody around you that could be down low. Somebody could be bi-curious, or somebody might just be into like the same sex. And maybe you've been dating this person this whole time. You were in a long-term relationship with them. That could have been something that you didn't see coming and something that you found out about somebody. All right. Well, back to this whole situation here. We're talking about perception. I feel like some of you Taurians could really be procrastinating on something. Very critical of yourself. Hypercritical. Some of you, you know, in general, or some of you, this has something to do with your work situation. There's something that maybe you want to perfect about yourself, about your craft. And some of you might be feeling a bit confused about your career, where you want things to go. Yep. Confirmation, acceptance. I feel like this has something to do with self-acceptance. Or acceptance, some type of path, like spiritual path, life path that you're meant to go on. Some of you are feeling very uninspired, unmotivated, maybe a bit unproductive. Promise you, there's somebody around you that is deceptive. Or like I said, this is you, Taurus. Oh, yes. And if that's the case, your situation, your spirit guides are saying you're seeing the situation accurately. Some of you, like I said, this is a twin flame that's being completely deceptive to you, where trust is a factor. You got to trust yourself. When it comes to your intuition, take charge of the situation. Yes, I feel like this is the case. If you've had some type of conflict around you, talking things out maybe with somebody else that could be like outside of the situation, that could possibly give you a different perception on the situation, a different take on the situation. Some of you, yeah, you're at odds with a family member or somebody who is like family to you. There's somebody around you that's deceiving you. And for some of you, since we're talking about perception, you might be deceiving yourself. Oh, look at that. Yes, confirmation. Somebody is deceiving you about their sexuality. They're not who you think they are. Somebody may need to come out of the closet. Could be why some of you are moving on from a relationship. But for others of you, this is like not, this could be your child. Your child could be coming out of the closet. That could be where the deception is. There could be a child that needs some type of acceptance or love or nurturing because maybe they don't feel accepted by their peers, by their family, because they're, and somebody has known ever since they were a child that maybe they were part of the LGBTQ community. Maybe there's a parent that maybe has some type of clue. I don't know. That's coming up for some reason. Some of you could be traveling. Taurus, maybe there's this desire to travel. Maybe some of you might work in travel. Maybe you drive for work. Maybe you're in shipping industry. And maybe this is you. Maybe you need some time to take action on a financial matter. Because for some of you, you could be impacted by some type of change here when it comes to this. Could be, some of you could have lost your job. There could be some type of financial crisis that you might be faced with. And if this feels like for some of you, this is something that's unexpected. Some of you could be moving on from your job. Could be moving on from your work situation. Maybe it genuinely is time. Maybe there's something that you have a desire to do. And for some of you, this feels like this may have something to do with a spiritual calling. Maybe. Could be spiritualists. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nurture many souls. Your ability to nurture others for your own benefit and the benefit of all. Okay. So Taurus. Yeah. I feel like this could be you. Like on a quest to help other people. Some of you, there's somebody that passed away. This could be the anniversary of somebody's death. And maybe this is you taking some time to regroup. Maybe some time to get out in nature. To regather your thoughts. To really make a firm decision on what it is that you really want to do. Yeah, okay, so that has something to do with a partnership for some of you. How you could be reconsidering a partnership. This could be a professional partnership. And maybe there's a part of you that really genuinely wants to be able to express yourself, to express who you really are. Because for some of you, it could be your work situation that could really be stifling you. Because it feels like maybe at work you feel like you can't be your true self. Yep, this is what I'm talking about. We talk about somebody coming out of the closet. I'm telling you, that's the case. Somebody might feel like they have to hide who they really are. They don't feel like they're at liberty to really come out of the closet. Why do I feel a military? You know, I'm hearing don't ask, don't tell. It might be that type of situation. Somebody's a teacher, literally a teacher, a professor. Yeah, see, it feels like maybe there's something that you want to do that like explores your creative side. Is what I'm feeling. Some of you might be receiving some type of a message. It feels like, okay, I want to concentrate on one thing, but I can't help but to notice this is going to be an important part of the reading also for some of you. There is something that from the past that's coming back. It could be an old job, an unfinished project. Maybe something that you haven't finished. I talked about procrastination and regrouping. It feels like there could be some untapped potential that maybe your spirit guides are really really nudging for you to really dig deep within, to maybe find the courage within yourself to no longer procrastinate, to put something off, and to stop being so self-critical. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Regroup. You haven't been feeling like yourself. You've been hiding your true self. Time to take some time out to regroup, especially if this has something to do with a job loss. Something has ended for you. It was meant for that kind of like to end, for you to start a brand new chapter, to put you in this position to reconsider something that you've wanted to do but you're not pursuing, but that your spirit guides might be giving you a lot of synchronicities. It feels like your spirit guides are really encouraging for you to pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams could be very vivid, very eye-opening about maybe some things that you're getting ready to experience. Your spirit guides kind of like want you to let them know that you're open to receiving their messages. Like I said, for some of you, you're feeling a bit directionless about what to do when it comes to your career. Trust and believe that you're being guided. And this is why they're giving you these synchronicities. Something is being divinely guided. The direction that you need is being given to you. It's just you got to be able to pay attention and like decipher these messages and kind of like decode these messages that you're getting. You might be noticing 444, 111, 555, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, you get the point that I'm trying to say. You are blocking yourself from a lot of potential, or from your path, from some place where you're being divinely guided. I don't know, because it feels like there's something, like I said, like within you that maybe you're not talking about, you're not expressing yourself. You got a lot of self-doubts here that I feel like you're dealing with. And you feel like something is unrealistic. You're cutting yourself off from like a world of, success here that I feel like you could potentially be experiencing because of the way that you're looking at things, or the way that you're looking at yourself. So I feel like there's something that maybe you feel like you're not really good at. You're feeling like there's something that you really can't do. I feel like there's a new idea that really is manifesting for you. And this could be the restaurant energy, the restaurant industry for some of you. Yeah, so if there's something that you really want, you really have the ability to attract this to you. This could be a relationship that maybe you want to attract to you. A family, like working out a family conflict could be something that you want to attract to you. Whatever this is that you want when it comes to your goals, it feels like you have a very firm, like very strong decision to make about this. It's time to get off the fence, because it feels like there's something career-wise that could bring you a lot of stability. It might have something to do with you going to school. But the point is, it feels like there's going to be a change when it comes to your career. A change when it comes to your goals. Because I feel like some of you are stepping away from your regular line of work to really focus on some type of personal goal that you have. It could be a goal to lose weight. Because some of you might be noticing that you're putting on weight. And maybe you want to lose some weight. Maybe this has something to do with an exercise program. Maybe some of you want to be photographers, painters. You're wanting to go into web design. You're wanting to turn your part-time, like maybe a part-time side hustle, into something full-time. But your spirit guides are saying you got to get started. That's what I mean. Something that really like shows who you really are. Because like I said, maybe you feel like you have to hide who you really are at work, and you really want to do something different. Or you really wanted to maybe rethink your career, revamp it, and do something that really shows that side of you that you really want to express. Some of you are very artistic. But it feels like you're holding yourself back because you don't feel like you're good enough. It has a lot to do with this inner critic. I feel like you're bored, unhappy. Some of you with what it is that you do. Or you're allowing yourself to be bored and unhappy because you're in a career that you feel like is dull and over with. But I feel like you're going to be able to find that spark to work from a clean palette. Maybe for some of you that are in the career that you really want to be in, or that you're meant to be in, but maybe, like I said, you're kind of losing enthusiasm, you're losing zest for it. You're going to be rethinking that. For others of you, this is you going into something brand new. You're going to be creating boundaries with certain people, whether this is family members, whether this is love partners. And you're going to be steering away from relationships where somebody is playing mind games with you. Whether this is somebody new or somebody from your past. Feels like you're going to be focusing on self-care, making some very healthy choices for yourself. And maybe finding some flexibility. Adapting, changing to changing with this ebb and flow that life is bringing you toward. And some of you are definitely... channel clearly, some of you are spiritualists. I did say tarot readers, mediums, psychic mediums. You have a way of channeling energy. You have a psychic gift for some of you. And maybe some of you, it really is time to weigh your options and not be so... Taurus, yes, you are a fixed sign. So maybe, you know, not so fixed sign nature. Not being so like heavily immersed in your fixed sign nature, and maybe, like I said, adapting, getting ready for some change here, necessary change, because it feels like, yeah, it's your time to shine. But it feels like maybe you haven't really been I don't know, like when you're able to find your equilibrium. You've been going through some things, maybe not talking to certain people about some things. You've been an island, kind of like stuffing your feelings down, feeling a bit confused and unsure of things, of life and of yourself. Yeah, a lot of scattered energy. So your spirit guides are saying it's time to focus on your priorities. And once you do, it feels like there's some positive changes. You're going to be able to move forward and see some type of progress. Maybe towards some things that you've been working on, right? Some personal goals. So let's see. Taurus. Yeah, some of you are going to school. Maybe you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to study long term. Some of you are witches, witch doctors, herbalists. I did say tarot readers, your teachers, whether this is teaching, like spiritual teaching, just somebody that gives people spiritual guidance. Maybe you're wanting to go into law enforcement, healthcare, animals. Maybe this could be veterinary medicine, something that you feel is kind of like out of reach and unrealistic. I don't know, you might be having a perception change when it comes to that, seeing who you really genuinely are. That's what I feel. For some of you, I feel like maybe you've been deceiving yourself. And it's time to really see, again, confirmation, see who you really are. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Taurians? Some of you are having court issues, by the way. And I see some type of victory. You got to be dealing with a Gemini. Some type of court settlement. Something's going to be settled for you. Something's going to be put to rest, or there's somebody that I feel like is going to be laid to rest, or I don't know, there's somebody that you're really thinking about. Yes, this is a time of transformation for you. Major transformation. Some of you are obviously dealing with a Scorpio. What, Holy Spirit, is the advice for the Taurian nation? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, Taurus. The advice for Taurus. Yes. Show the world the real you. You've been hiding your true self. Show the world the real you. World, okay? So again, some of you must be doing something online. Some of you. Or this is just be true to yourself, Taurus. Come out of the closet. You've been hiding your true self. Now it's time to really be who you are. Have faith in your dreams is the advice for the Taurus nation. Time to continue to have faith in your dreams. And if there's some type of personal issue, it feels like you're gonna reach some type of resolution. Again, I feel like that might have something to do with conflict with others. So with that, Taurus Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I've redone this reading 3 or 4 times, Taurus, so that's what I mean. Some of you could be perfectionists or, like I said, just very critical of yourselves. This concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal Taurus, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which is angelicascensionstarot.com. Thank you so very much for watching. If this helped you in any type of way, Taurus, hey, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't, and if you do decide to subscribe, Taurus, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. I will see you guys again in the next one. Feel free to leave a comment below, Taurus.